I'm tired to see all those people in the internet saying that you can start investing in real estate with no money when all they want to do is just sell you their $10,000 mastermind. You want to see good deals? I'm going to show you 3 good deals today. But first, I want to get an acai bowl. What? It's closed and it's going to be a bagel shop. Damn. And today I'm in the city of Aventura, where I first lived here when I moved from Brazil to Miami, and we are going to take a look in 3 properties that are suitable for a fix and flip. My client has a specific desire. He wants to buy something that is good enough to live in, but bad enough that justifies the investment to do a flip. So that's why we are going to take a look here in Aventura, because it's an area he would like to live during the construction process. So he's going to be living inside of the construction, and those properties have a very good upside, between I think $150,000 and $200,000 after renovations, because the comparables on the same buildings are very good. So let's take a look on those 3 properties. Office, where we are going to analyze the numbers of each one of the properties that we saw. And the first property that we saw was in Mystic Point Drive. It was a building that was built in 1989. There was not a great view, and there was a lot to do in that property. We would have to do all the floors. The kitchen needs to be completely washed out. The master bathroom, the 2 other bathrooms also needs to be modernized. The price that they were asking for this property was $593,000, making the price per square foot at $422.67. The average price on that building was $366. For the renewed properties, the average was $543. That's why we need to look above and beyond the average. The average doesn't tell the whole story. The average price includes good properties and bad properties. So that's why after I do the average price, I go unit by unit that was sold in the last 6 months, and I compare which ones are in a more close condition to the one that we are going to renew. To the one that we are going to renew will be once we're done with the construction. So the potential for sale of this property was $760,000. We are going to estimate $17,000 for the flooring, $15,000 for the kitchen, $12,000 for the master bathroom, $8,000 for the other 2 bathrooms, and $10,000 for finishing, permits, and painting. Overall, we are going to spend about $59,000 to remodel this property, with a potential gain of $62,400. So that was our option number 1. Option number 2 was in Turnberry Way, a building that was built in 1980, a little bit older, but with better view. The view was gorgeous and with the better infrastructures. Let's take a look on the numbers. The property was for sale for $550, but the broker gave us the information that it could be sold for $520. So that's the number that I'm putting here. The price per square foot was $310. The average was $455. And the average for renovated apartments or units was $550, with a potential price for sale of $725,000 to $870,000. We are estimating $20,000 for the flooring, $15,000 for the kitchen, $12,000 for the master bathroom, $8,000 for the other two bathrooms, and $10,000 for finishing permits and painting, with a total of $65,124. That comes down to a possible profit of $96,000 to up to $234, depending on the price that we sell. And our last unit that we saw was in a building that was built in 1983 with the best of the views among those three properties. But the view doesn't tell you the whole story. The view is not everything. That property was for sale for $580,000. The price per square foot was $386. The average price on that building was $383, but the remodel apartments was $425. The potential sale price was $637, but even though we didn't have to do the kitchen, we would still spend about $48,000 to remodel that property, which would come down to a potential gain of minus $28,750. So even though this property we didn't have to do the kitchen, there was a gorgeous view, there was some upgrades, still was the worst property to do. So now we are between two, the first one and the second one. The first one has about $65,000 in net profits, and the other one can go to $234. However, my client will decide also based on where he would like to live, because during the construction he will stay there. So if you want to know which one he chose, stay tuned to this channel and take a look on the property that we might